right, so this segment we're talking about breaststroke, okay? And one of the things I want to mention is talking about body position. Now, over the years, this body position has changed a lot, right? So in 1980s and early 90s, I saw when I was growing up and learning how to swim breaststroke, we swam a very flat. The head stayed up in the location of the water, and we never saw the hips really rise up as people were lunging forward and taking that breath and driving forward to that next stroke. And what you're finding now, and as we watch the 2016 Olympics in Rio, we're seeing them much more aggressive. We're seeing higher tempos, but their body position is much more, it's stable in the position that they want to be in, okay? But also, they're allowing their hips to come up and line up in line with their shoulders while they're doing this, okay? One of my favorite drills when we talk about body position is shooters, which is freestyle feet with fins and breaststroke arms. And you're finding that they're allowing themselves to come forward in their stroke. Their head is in line with their spine as their head neck's in line with their spine. Head's here. They're not tucking their chin. They're not looking at the other end. I was always looking at my next stroke, where those hands were going to go. And as soon as my hands got out front, I was in that line out front. Okay? So when we're talking about body position, where we swam early on, like our parents, that's what I say a lot of times to the kids. Your parents used to swim breaststroke like this, keeping your head up, swimming like this. The hips really stayed stationary in the water. And now what we're finding is, as you're lunging forward, I want to see your lower back. Dave Salo at USC mentioned this a lot. I've worked with him a bunch. And he always said, I want to see your lower back and the bottom of your suit coming up out of the water as you're swimming breaststroke. And so one of the things I made sure of is that as I got to the last 20 meters, 30 meters of my 100 breaststroke, I wanted to make sure that coach could see my hips on the surface of the water. Because if coach can see your hips, guess what? You're on pace to have a great time.